All right, guys, as many of you guys may know that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has been nominated for the Secretary of Human and Health Services, and his confirmation will be tomorrow, the hearing, and it's going to be dependent on how the senators vote, whether he gets in or not. Now, my thoughts on is he appropriate for the job? The criticisms are, he's got some, personal issues. He's done things throughout his life that, sully his character in some way or fashion. But the reality is, does that really impact his capacity to do the job? And what is that job? Well, I mean, you can argue about what an HHS secretary is supposed to do. But the reason Americans voted largely for the current administration is partly because of his influence, RFK's influence. And they want the problems with the healthcare system and the food system fixed. The fact that we have a corrupt FDA, a corrupt USDA, a corrupt CDC. We have a healthcare system that prioritizes profits over people. We have absolute conflict of interest in all of our, regulatory agencies. We have this corporate capture situation. We have this revolving door between, head of the FDA and big pharma, so on and so forth. And so that has to be changed. The fact that we prioritize disease management, symptom management. I call it symptom whack-a-mole, medication, pill, potion, procedure ad infinitum. And if that is not changed and rectified in a big way, not putting some other, typical bureaucrat in there who's going to go on and put a new coat of paint on the building, so to speak. We do need someone that can get in there and start, breaking down things that are clearly broken. We have a system that's in desperate need of complete overhaul. And you need somebody in there that's willing to do that, not somebody who will simply just buy time, wait till they get their pharmaceutical job when they get out. This is what the typical course has been. I mean, most of us can't even name who the HHS secretaries were because, we don't really see that. It's hidden in the shadows and the typical bureaucracy, the typical, pay to play type of stuff, which has gone on for I don't know how long, many, many decades, if not centuries. So my thought is that if this is a guy you need in there, and you're not putting him in there because of his name or what he's done in the past, what he wants to do, what he stated he will do, and I'm pretty confident he will try to do those things or effectively do those things. Now, here's the other part of this equation. If he gets in, and regardless if he gets in or not, it still falls upon all of us. If we want to make America healthy again, we have to have Americans that want to get healthy and want to do the right things, and Americans that will stop supporting the people that are trying to and actively are making us sick. We have to stop supporting the garbage food. We have to stop supporting the big pharma model. We have to support those that are trying to go a different route, i.e. stuff like this, right? So anyway, tomorrow's a big day. Let your senator know. You've got 50 senators. I live in the state of Washington. I'm fairly certain mine will vote against him, unfortunately, but there are some on the fence. I mean, those numbers are out there. Callie Means and some others have put the senators out there if you want to look that up. There are about 7 of them that are kind of on the fence that might make that decision. Those folks need to be pressured and pressure them with whatever primary, don't vote for them. This is something that's incredibly important. This is what we voted for. This is what we need to see happen. The healthcare system is incredibly broken and it needs to be fixed. And I think Kennedy's a guy that can help do it. But again, it falls upon all of us to do the job as well. And part of it is, getting out there and pressuring your particular senator to make the right decision. All right, let me know what you guys think.